How's it going? My name is AJ in Paper J Designs, and today we're going to kind of kick back into making some more videos showing you my process, or at least part of it. So this is a drawing of Bowser Jr., and basically we're going to be taking this image that I did on my iPad. I transferred it over to my desktop, and now I'm going to be outlining it. Or at least getting it started where like the outline and maybe some of the colors are established. So we're going to go ahead and get started with whatever layer my reference photo is on. I lock it so that I don't accidentally keep clicking it, because that will definitely get in the way, get a little bit tedious. I like to use the polygon tool to make my color swatches. It just makes it a little bit easier to establish what colors I'm going to be using. Generally, I place them in order of how I'm going to place the cutouts. So when you're looking at this, especially when I was working on the shading for this, I really had to establish what is going to be on top. Obviously, the outline goes above all the colors, but then what would be the next thing? I guess I should point out, if you didn't already know this, there are two cursor tools in Illustrator. You've got, up here in the corner, kind of tiny there, you've got the selection tool, which you can, the quick key is just V, which is nice because you use Control V a lot for paste, so you're probably already hovering over the V key. And then there's this direct selection tool, which is very useful. If I was using the selection tool for this, it's grabbing this whole pattern. But I'm like, ooh, the anchor, I want to adjust that. Suddenly I'm moving the whole composition of that line, or series of lines that are connected. But if I use the selection tool, which you see me doing a lot, I can actually pinpoint that one anchor and edit it directly, including the paths that are attached to it. Now that I've got my outline, at least the majority of it, obviously we haven't started on color yet, but the outline, getting that correct before you start color is really important, because if you start to make a color within this outline and then you change the outline, then you'll probably, like 8 times out of 10, you'll probably have to go back and adjust the color line as well. So just to prevent, a lot of back and forth, I'm going to refine the outlines. that wraps it up for the Illustrator side of the paper cutout process. In the next video, we'll be exploring Cricut and the Design Space software for cutting out cardstock.